guys, it's Charlie, or Charlie Reads here on YouTube. I'm very sorry I haven't been uploading recently. I've had a very busy week, but this is the first chance I've had to film. I'm actually filming when I'm ill. I was sent home from school today, so I actually have good lighting right now because it's like 1 PM. But yeah, so today I'm going to be doing my February wrap up and March TBR for you guys. Sadly, I didn't read all the books I wanted to read in February. I read 2 of them from my TBR. One of them wasn't actually in my TBR for last month, but I have that. But I read it because I read it with some friends. So yeah, let's get started. So the first book I read was I didn't actually read the entire thing. You might remember I wanted to finish reading it from last month, and that is Chris by Marissa Meyer. I started this in January, and then I didn't quite get to finish it. I think I got about 3/4 of the way through it, but I didn't quite finish it in January. So I finished it at the start of last month. So yeah, I can't really say much about Chris because it's the 3rd book in a series. I highly recommend this series. I gave this book I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it's my favourite of them all so far, and I can't wait to read Winter. Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I started it on a Friday and I think I finished it on the Saturday. I read it so quickly. I just flew straight through this book. I loved it. I preferred Anna, though this is kind of a sequel. It's part of a companion novels trilogy, I guess you could say. Anna and the French Kiss was the first one in this companion novel series, I think, and this is the 2nd one. And I preferred Anna, but I still loved this one. I think this one was a lot funnier than Anna, but Anna was a lot cuter. This is a really cute contemporary novel and I loved it so much. Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I had this book pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it a week before it came out, so I got it the day after it came out because I didn't get to go collect it from my grandma's till then. But I didn't know when I was going to get to read this book, and then we decided to make it our book of the month for February, so I got to read it quite soon, and I'm very glad I did because I loved this book so much. It was so interesting. There was never really a dull moment in this book. It did take me a bit of time to really get into it and start realising that I really loved it and rapidly reading it. I think I maybe got to chapter 15 before I think I was around at chapter 10 or something before I really got into it. But after that, I was just always reading it, and I absolutely loved this book. So that is it for my February wrap up, and now on to my March TBR. So the first book I want to read in March, I've actually already started. I started it in February, but I didn't actually manage to finish it. I'm maybe just under half the way through it, and that is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I'm actually reading this with Molly this month, so we're both going to read this because Molly started it but didn't actually finish it, and I bought it because I really wanted to read it. I am so excited to finish this. Basically, this is a sequel to The Wizard of Oz. The main character, Amy, has been taken to Oz by a tornado. She's from Kansas, so the same exact story as Dorothy, but when she gets there, everything isn't quite as it seems in the movie. In the movie, everything is pretty and beautiful and there's magic everywhere, but in this, Dorothy is taken over and everything has changed. So the next book I want to read, but was on my TBR for last month, but I just didn't quite get around to it. I want to read it either this month or next month because the sequel to it comes out in May. And that book is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. If you don't already know, I love Sarah J Maas. She's my favourite author, and I love her Throne of Glass series. I have them all right up there, and I just basically need more Sarah J Maas in my life, because I'm not quite sure when the next Throne of Glass book comes out, so I really cannot wait to read this. This is basically a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and that's all I really know about it. I'm trying to just jump into this book completely blind and not know much about it. The next book I want to read in March is Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. This is the third book in the Anna Finchkiss companion novel series. So obviously I read Lola last month and I want to read Isla this month because I really, really, really love Stephanie Perkins books, and I can read these in like a day or two if I really try. But I usually tend to do that on like weekends, so I'll like start it Friday and finish it Saturday or something. But I've been quite busy these past couple weekends, so I may do that this weekend. If I can finish Dorothy Must Die before then, I'm gonna read this straight after. But Isla is basically about this girl named Isla who is crushing on a character from Anna Finchkiss, character Josh, and basically that's all I really know about this book. That's all I can really say, and that's all I know. So yeah. So that's it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye!